Hi guys, we're going to do pre-grade 1 exam work and I'm going to start explaining and you're going to receive pages from the previous exam papers that I want you to complete. But first we're going to start with the basics of just the notes and the values. Okay, so first we're going to look at our quaver. Quaver note can look either one of those, half a count. And then we get our quaver rest, half a count. The next one will be our crotchet. Crotchet or quarter note, 1 count, and crotchet rest or quarter rest, 1 count. Right. Then the next one is our minim or half note, 2 counts, and the rest, minim rest or half rest, 2 counts. Then the next one will be our dotted minim or dotted half note, 3 counts. And then the last one you need to know is, just get another color, is our semi-breve or whole note, 4 counts, semi-breve rest or semi-breve or whole rest will be also 4 counts. Okay, so please know these off by heart very well. It will make all the rest of the work much easier. Okay, we're going to get to grouping. We're going to look at our time signatures. 3/4 means there's 3 quarter notes. These are quarter notes in each bar of music. Okay, you get your bars of a song, which means there's 3 counts in each bar. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and so we carry on. Okay, so there's basically 3 quarter notes in each bar. But we all know every song does not consist of only quarter notes. They can be made up of also quavers, quavers or, what do you call it now? 8th notes. All right, so it can also consist of 2 8th notes because 2 8th notes makes 1. So whenever they say complete the following bars, okay, and they give us a quaver and they give us, for instance, a half note, minim there. This is 2 counts, half a count. And they say complete with a note. We need another half. Okay, so in music, half counts, we must make 1 count. Right, so we're going to add another quaver over here. Okay, so that's half and half grouped together makes 1 count. Whenever they say complete with a rest, you must always read the question very carefully. 2 counts, half counts. Why do we need half counts? We need to make it 1 count. You put the quaver rest right next to it. This group you also see a lot in music. Together, 1 count. Okay, now when they say complete with a rest, for example, we've got 2, 4, yeah? We've got half and half, all right? So, and under the stars, you must make us rest to fill in the gaps. So we need 1 count and 1 count, all right? So what do? Remember, no half count stands alone. Half counts need friends. So we make a half chocolate, rather a full chocolate, by adding another half next to it. That's 1 count. And this one also a quaver rest, which is half count, that makes a 1 count. Right, now when we get to improve the grouping, it means it must sound the same, but it must look much better, all right? So for instance, they give us 3/4 or 3/4 time, which means there's 3 beats. Is there? That makes 1, that makes 1, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, perfect. But it does not look correct, okay? So you have to fix what it looks like. Grouping, sound the same, look better. What does this sound like? 1 count, sht. 1 count, tate. 1 count, ta. Okay, so sht, tate, ta. Right? But we don't have to put two half, sh, separate, because it's going to sound the same when you put it together. Right, so we're going to transform it into a one count, sh, because it will sound exactly the same. Those two, tate. You can't now make a quarter note. What do we do with eighth notes? We don't put them separate, we put them together. Right, and then our ta, there's nothing wrong with. So this looks much better, but it's exactly this. It's going to sound exactly the same. So that's what grouping is about. Don't put this note in front or that at the back. Use what you get and just improve note by note. Let's see what will happen when we have to improve this one. Ta, sh, ta. And what was the rule? Half counts need friends. Okay, so this one must be in the front. This one must be at the back. But we remember, rest we can split up because it's silence is silence. Okay, so we're going to split this one into making it a friend for this one and split this one into a quaver to make it a friend for that note. We need a friend. We need a whole count, one count together. Right, so what do we have? One count, but it sounds the same. Ta, sh, ta, ta, sh, ta.